The KWA or KSC P226 professional training pistol is an excellent secondary weapon. It's got everything you need in terms of reliability and performance. Some users reported one minor issue in case of extreme hot weather with the pistol puffing, meaning the pressure in the magazine gets too high for the striker spring to hit on the magazine valve and release the gas. You can resolve these by replacing the stock springs with a pair of reinforced ones. And the 150% reinforced springs for the Tokyo Marui MEU 1911 pistol are reported to be compatible with the KWA P226, and with a stronger spring action, your striker plate will be able to open the magazine valve even in case of higher pressure. Remember, however, that it's a good practice not to overfill the magazine itself. Just push the gas in for a couple seconds max, or give it 3 pushes and you're all set. The first thing I'm doing, as you can see, is removing the 4 screws from the hand grip. I speeded it up to just make it faster. There's a small notch keeping the 2 parts together, so you'll need some pulling. Don't pull too strong or you'll get the internals outside, and you don't want to, lose all those. You can see there are 2 small springs that are kept together to make the whole mechanism work. You don't have to touch anything but what I'm touching right here, so leave everything be. The striker spring is on the back where I have my thumb. I'm checking the internals right now, but there it is. There's this triangular part that you just have to push against the slide, and then you see this comes off, and that's the striker spring. There's an arm in there that you do not have to touch. Just take the spring out very slightly. I'll show you how to do it. It's fun because the music actually fits this part. I went back inside to get the actual spring. I'm gonna show you the sticker in a second. This is made by Garder, G-U-A-R-D-E-R. It's a famous brand. It's 150% reinforced spring, as I said, originally intended for the Tokyo Marui MEU 1911 pistol. But kiettyyyy, I don't know how, and probably misspelling his nickname, on the KWA forum said that he successfully replaced the original springs with this. So I'm now taking out the striker spring, and I'm taking extra care not to move that arm that I'm keeping with my left hand, with my right hand. As you can see, I just replaced the spring. It's fairly delicate. I think it's called the 3 fingers trigger part or arms or something like that, but you really don't have to mess with anything but the spring. So I'm taking extra care to push the spring inside these and inside this triangular block, and then I'm gonna put it right back. There's a notch that fits in there. You cannot go wrong. When you're done, my idea was to actually test the trigger and striker mechanism. It has to work. If it doesn't work, you're pretty much screwed. You'll have to check the internals because you probably misplaced something. But if you do it in a delicate way, this is how the whole thing should fit. I don't know why I look behind me. So the first spring is done. That's actually the hardest part. I wanted to double check the action. This is the original spring I'm gonna put back, and now I'm gonna change the recoil spring. This is fairly easier. You take this spring out. I'm just showing they're pretty bouncy as well, but the reinforced one is longer, as you can see, and it's I think it's a little more resilient because, as you can see, I'm using more force than I did. I'm checking my back again. I'm probably just make sure I'm not getting ambushed or something in my own yard. And now I'm placing the hand grip plates back. I think I'll speed this part up right on. Second screws goes in. These screws were actually not really tight when I unscrewed them, so you know, just make sure they're not too loose. The grip won't come off, but you lose the screws. So, and here it is. It just more spinning. Okay, I cut the part in the middle where I oiled and greased the entire gun. I'll show you how to do it in a different video. I'll just keep it straight on to spring replacement. What this fix does right now is okay, I don't think this part needs much commentary. I'm trying to push the reinforced spring inside, and yeah, I'm gonna try these, but don't do it, because if it's slippery and well greased, you'll never be able to just keep it in place while putting it back in the pistol. So these, I'm sorry that you cannot. Okay, now you can see that. Just make sure the cylinder is aligned, and with some slight pressure and rotation and tilting, you'll just get it back on. It's gonna stay slightly outside until you push the bolt back, and that's it. So a little more cleaning, and I think this is pretty much done. I'm gonna skip to placing the slide back, which is fairly easy. Remember, there's a small pin in here, the one that I'm pushing with my screwdriver. Make sure you don't lose that, because it's fairly loose in my pistol. Then I press the trigger and bam. When you have the slide release on in vertical position, you're ready to go. And that's it. I hope this video was useful to you. If you want, subscribe to my channel or just leave me be. Until the next video. Bye guys. Thank you.